What's going on, you guys? It's your boy again, the motherfucking kid. You know who it is. Back at it with the double whammy, right? We just hit you with that quality Chris. Now Destiny has hit us with this motherfucking Baby Woods. Well, it's gonna be a triple whammy if you count my Kami on this motherfucking list. I just barely found out that he dropped a project with DJ Muggs. That's probably gonna be his best one yet. Like, the fuck? This is insane overload. And then Open Mike Eco just dropped a single too. It's gonna be a good month. It's gonna be a good April, Too bad it's not on next year. It would have been great if it was like the month of 420, or the year of 420 month. You know what I mean. Anyways, SpongeBob.
March through the orchestra pit, the rip CR skip. You hope the CDS don't stick, bent over dope sick. Too scared to write the book, took it, put it in the hook of a song. No one listened to it, looks like I wasn't wrong. Hit it where they wouldn't look, looking like Saddam. Looking at Taiwan like, look, they shook, let's get it on. Shots whizzed, his depression was all gone. Emotional lifting, please use the proper form. Bended the knee, rolled up half a Guam. Lost no sleep over the fate of your white farm. What goes come back around, so when it came for me I wasn't alarmed. Get fished out the hole like Saddam. Tough guys won't go alive, get found unarmed. An object in motion stays in motion, I wait till the sea calm. Slaves like hammer prawns, ships was yay long. It's too late. SpongeBob, the whole operation underwater. It's only one God, what we yelled in Tora Bora. The bombs are on us, the bombs are on us. Came back to God like, motherfucker, you promised. You promised. I get $5 phone calls from the corner store. It's hot, gang, crowded in the door, slid past. Don't you want nobody? The body control is godly, it's just a hobby. Picked up in the lobby, it's that nigga karate. Summer, dirt bikes and Kawasaki's, numbers Fibonacci. Overseas connection choppy, she's getting worse. Your sister talked to the nurse, everybody at church. Everybody wants to know if you coming, but they...
Okay, so that was probably my favorite single Baby Woods has ever put out since I've known about him, which hasn't been that long. It's only been like 2-3 years, but there was a lot in there, like the whole book thing. I always felt like Billy had that in him, like to write a book of something, and it felt really like depressing, when he was like, oh, nobody's listening to this shit, like nobody reads books and shit like that. It's the same outcome. He's trying to get his message across, and he thought music would be the way, but it's like no one's paying attention either way. It's very depressing. I kind of thought the whole fish me out of the hole like Saddam was gonna be the chorus. That was a cool chorus, but then the whole SpongeBob thing was cool. The operations under the water. I kind of drifted off when he started telling the story near the end, and the second verse, and he ended it with like the 3rd of July thing. I didn't really get that. I'm gonna have to go back to it, but yeah, I really like how open he is right now. It's very much. I wanted this to be like the spiritual sequel to Known Unknowns. Just like when he left it off with Keloid and Raumschwer. I don't know how to pronounce it. The French general or whatever the fuck he was. When he left it off, that was just like such a like it's futile, and now it's like hiding places. Like he's maybe he's hiding his craft in or he's hiding his emotions in his craft, He's hiding his message in his craft. His craft is hiding.
I not to look smart. Four names, two aliases, and all of them is mud. Album drops with the thud. Awkward silence, like when the grenade is done. A bomb, what you call walk. I can have sepsis. Kept smiling like a clown. Facial expression looking silly. Kept asking me how you got away with.
Who's Sepsis? Feels like I should know that.
All them dealers. I replied, I've been going through the same things that he had. But that was a lie, I could see he doing bad. Second place is steak knives. He said, what you said? What? I said, nah, it's just a lie.
That kind of reminded me of some tracks off Today I Wrote Nothing. Kind of like U-boats and, you know, just like, probably like The Big Nothing. I don't know why. That just really came to mind. Just like that instrumental.
If I haven't heard a word in 10 years, assume me dead. Or gas to the feds. Or cultivated a better class of friends. Now I'm mad, tip the hat, fingers don't touch the bread. Lid don't touch my naps, Andy Cat, is he dead? Watch Shamik really laying in the street. Dog, call me dog, I beat him in the head. Win what? I'm just trying to beat the spread. Quit my job and kick raps instead. So family meeting, everybody gotta start bringing in bread. Shot the movie, no script. Scoured the ice, no pimp. Came home like there's no recipes left. Kids like no shit. Came home like no combo at the end, nigga just quit. Whitey finally in that spaceship like so long and they throwing the fish. I know they call they grip.
Oh my god. It's always better when you ply off their cold, dead grip. Is it? It's debatable. But you be chilling like them Africans that never got whipped, bro. God damn. Interesting idea. Because, you know, there's a bunch of them, I'm sure. But, I forgot which philosopher it was that, like, I think it was Hegel, or Deirdre. They stated that, like, we just find, no, it was Freud. What the fuck, philosopher? Freud was like, oh, you know, even in a perfect society where, like, everyone's the same, we would find petty differences to try and elevate ourselves. So, you know, that's, like, that idea makes me think of that. Like, you know, how relaxed can you be in paradise? Just that, you know, I don't know.
Pace the palace where Negro King jump on the phone ring. Egyptian costume, you can't sleep, not a wink. Not a wink. You can't blink, not a wink. You can't blink, not a blink. Negro King can't sleep, not a... And you're talking back on my mind, can't get it in without internet. Connection, connecting against God, we form weapons. 79, they stole Mecca, the devil ambidextrous. Only had one trick, no sweat. Watch plain clothes search for that elusive marijuana, cigarette, roulette, wheel spin. No more bets, no surprise, the rich suggest you do more.
The devil ambidextrous? Holy fuck. Imagine that was like Leonardo da Vinci, like he was like on some multitasking type of shit. He was just fucking ruining everybody's life. God damn, bro.
Your revolution left the niggerati unimpressed. Don't wait, take the piss. Purge the leadership, don't hesitate. Ain't no half stepping, step to him like you know what it is.
At first I wasn't really feeling that song, but then I really got into it. It was the instrumental, I wasn't really feeling the instrumental. But because it felt like a rock song, where Billy was just ranting over it. But his rants really came through. The idea of the checkpoint, don't sleep, you know, no sleeping, you know, like you're almost there, or like just, you're You don't know when the checkpoint is, so don't sleep yet. You know. I like that concept. I might have to go back to it and maybe I'll jam with the instruments more. But yeah, everything you're saying, fuck.
Holding my breath in the crawl space, weight taped to my body. Barbarians at gate, Benghazi. Wait, tape ain't even out yet. How the hell they get a copy? Survived by the grace of Grace Mugabe. Averted eyes advised, passing through the building lobby. You don't want smoke? National Geographic, Negroes cook the coke. Anthropologists watch the Negroes sell dope. On huddle corners, corner stores, jotting notes. Hand in hand, much their forefathers before. It's a good trope. Tropes, D hovering over some mud huts. It's nuts. It's not the heat, it's the dust. Sour when the wind gusts crush. Carnegie Hall. No man of the people, I want me caught dead with most of y'all. Don't call me again what I should have said when he called.
I don't want to see Nas in Carnegie Hall. That's interesting. I think I saw somebody quote that. Fucking Twitter. I should have stayed away from it.
Rod smile, copping legal weed from fake hole in the wall. I don't wanna go see Nas with the orchestra at Carnegie Hall. No man of the people, I wanna be caught dead with none of y'all. Don't call me again, what I'll say when you call. It's just me in the spider hall, that's the best part. From here the war seemed really far, the middle was a shark. No beef, I cooked the chicken and lard, crept in your house like a thief, perhaps a window jar. First time I saw them put a trap in the car, eyes wide, felt like the internet, snipers in the minaret, little tiny school for the millionaire. The job was to sit there all day and press refresh. Declined politely, proceeded to spread the blame widely. Rubber gloves, crisp lapels, bloodshot in high society, you know.
This motherfucker right here is like a character in a Kafka novel, or like a Kafka story. He wants to live in the motherfucking spider hole. What the fuck? I can just imagine that, dude. Like fuck everybody. I was watching this thing about like a doomsday prepper, and that's what he was doing there. I forgot where I was looking at spider holes, and there was like this ex-marine, and he was just like obsessed with like making them. It was like some TV show or something. You gotta be real paranoid to be like, yo, I'm a fucking live in different spider holes though.
Stood pulled in porch light, cut my shadow off with the dull knife. Whispered in its ear, then sent it off into the night. Set the trap for the mice, the rats, whatever's in the pipes. Corner your eye, the edge of the white. That's where I live, I'm set for life. Raise the tripe, never stir the rice twice. Belly roasted pancetta on a fine dice. Your wife, get it. Mom showed us where she kept our passports hidden. Careful what you ask for, you just might get it. Better yet, he keep a couple passports with him. Told my ex-wife where I stashed it, just in case. She paused, then she said, okay. Couldn't think of much else to say. A labyrinth is not a maze. That's okay, but that's not the age. JD salad, you just stay away. Miss Havisham is under the goofy. The tea was loose leaf. Listen, it's all news to me. I'm new in these parts. Pardon the God, I'm just visiting my niece. Somewhere in the building, someone making beats. Muffle, cover the mouths of children when you hear the beast shuffle. To another door, something scuttled along the floor. Belt buckle, whip you raw. Stood up all night, every plan had a flaw. Pride every board from the floor. Pride before a fall, but he fell short. Both hands wrapped in gauze. Stole fire from God, your Lord. And I'm just wondering what she was thinking when she paused. What she was thinking when she paused.
really fuck with that track. Billy Woods is the best storyteller. Like, his voice just mads, or his cadence. I love his flow in that other, in the second verse too. It was just like real watery. Like he was flowing. Not like his usual ranting. Usually seems like he's separate from the beat, which isn't a bad thing, you know. Feels like he's kind of like an instrumental too. Not on some bus driver shit, but it feels like his voice is an instrument.
A day, in a week, in a year where everything exactly as you fear. Lightning could strike me right here, holding the phone in my ear. The rest of my life I'ma be like, yo, I was standing right there. Boxes under the stairs, found some old Nike Airs, still tight. Dust them off like I remember working nights for this pair. Nightmares of what it would be like, lights from your flights, landing gear, drawing near. If I knew you was coming, would've picked something more debonair. Best laid plans of mice and 10 men. I walk, but in the end, they hit the pipe again. If I lose, it was rigged, I'm the man. If I win, before settling on a narrative, I took them all for a spin. All black ice, steering locked, drifting, calm from the shock, oncoming. To rockets and eager to tell you the names of their prophets. Rappers running out of gas halfway through their second project. My building smell like burnt chocolate, knocking that new young Lil Willie basket. Paradise in the gold watch, I was right, the price was a lot. Mildly disappointed that all those guns was props. You tinker with the flow, but yo, the whole style rocks. Somebody gotta say it. Who knows though? Nowadays, maybe you gotta shoot your shot. I dipped in the fog, rolling right on. Life is just 2 quarters in the machine, but either you got it or you don't, that's the thing. I was still hitting the buttons, game over on the screen. Dollar movie theater, dingy foyer, little kid, not a penny to my name. Fucking with the joystick, pretending I was really playing. Pretending I was really playing. Pretending I was really playing.
I don't think I've ever heard Billy Woods use that pronoun as much, like or like just say I all the time. Like I was doing this, I did that, you know. I was pretending like it was working, like the machine. That was really like he was really open right there. I don't think he's usually like that. Or when he is, he doesn't try to like give himself as much space as he did there. This was like clearly, like, you know, taking his time, especially because of that chorus. That was a way different chorus. That reminded me of something like History Will Absolve Me, like that Blue Dream.
Every woman came up out of grave, or wherever she was put, murdered, some cleverly hidden place. Niggas was hiding behind drapes, or trying to load the 38. Went to shoot, I'm like, what that gonna do? That bullet's for you, trust, you don't wanna see her face. The monster's hate, I'm a hyena, so it's nothing to wait. Played the backlog in the fire crack, shadows dance about the cave. They gave the shadows names, give men freedom, then beg for change. Beg for change. One morning, all grown-ups was missing. Once it dawned on them, kids ate all the snacks in the kitchen. Unless they was poor. Then they went in the store, took all that and more. Riding shopping carts like bumper cars. Go-karts, how they did the Saab. Wasn't no cops, Air Force or Al-Shabaab. Unless you talking toy guns in the backyard, in which case...
That was cool. I forgot Kenny Single was here for a second. He reminded me. He was like, nah, bruh. I'm right here. Wah, wah, wah. Like, I was in the dark room. And, like, I was smoking, but, like, the lights were all just turned off. And, like, there was just, like, loopy saxophones just going around. While Bailey's just, like, whispering something. And Bailey would be, like, a voice in my head or some shit. Felt really antisocial, that song. Like real guard up, you know, fuck everybody. I'm in my room smoking alone with the fucking lights off, you know. I expect a lot from this track, considering it's called Crossface. There's a house on the fucking cover of the album. It's got a lucid on it. And I think I remember when Billy took this this picture. I think he took it from his vacation when he went back home. I think he was posting some stuff on Instagram of I forgot where he went. I was like, I want to say somewhere in Africa, but it seems like if I'm wrong, like I'm super racist for trying to think of that. But you know, he is black, so and I think he did actually he's like, his parents are from there. I'm not sure if anybody knows, correct me, you know.
Yeah, this beat sound like 257 black kids hopping off the P14 bus like a Universal Circus clown car. Fresh braids, cuts and kicks, short past burner woods, exposed wrists, gray smoke drift. Self-described revolutionaries rolling pews, still confuse me. I don't judge, still like my gold ropes dookie. New steeds, 4 seasons, fresh out of breezes, and I'm bugged. Tough titty, I never been really that comfortable. Sun still shine, run your mind, darkening your threshold. Wages of sin held in escrow.
It's time to survive. Pray on the plane, get off, laugh at God. Goddamn shame, but gave him the nod. Game was the game, still slept like a log. There's 2 versions of the story in mine. A bone poked through, trip off the which side. You not going very large. Bitch, you gonna die in his heart. Bitch, you gonna die in his heart. It's 2 versions of the story in mine. A bone poked through, trip off the which side. You not going very large. Bitch, you gonna die in his heart. Bitch, you gonna die in his heart. Abandoned mansion, Spartan basement apartment. Still put on ass, flat nose turnt like your weed garbage. High ceilings, leg paint, pilling a nigga gray gardens. Dirty little stones in Antwerp, who hard darkest. Red light district by Riverboat, I went the farthest. My methods unsauto, without the courage. Mar-a-Lago, hollow, the minute he nutted, disgusted. The nerve to be disgusted. This is America, it's not for the weakest stomach. Waiting on Donald Glover outside the Dakota. I'm at the telly waiting for Reagan to show up. Beard had him nervous at the straw purchase. I said it's not like she in the burger, rest assured. These is for regular murder. The news is all murders, state murders. The indictment of public service. Couple lines of former offensive line, saw the demise. I bookmarked it for later. Doorman direct me to the service elevator. Nah, grin like you did me a favor, neighbor. Smiles is all razors though. Eyes is laser scanning it. Oh, in this comment you should know my clients are overtly racist.
Oh my god. Oh no. Yes. This motherfucker just snapped right now. I love that shit. I love the whole transition of that beat. I love both of those fucking beats. And just like how he just kept going and going and going. Because like, that's what it is, you know. This shit just keeps going and going and going. So that's what he has to do. He has to fucking counteract that shit, you know. Like speaking truth to power. You know, it's that's like a media's job, of course, but like it's cool when art does it too. Art reflects real life, you know, and it can be anything. But just this particular piece is just very very aggressive towards the socio-political climate, basically, and systemic oppression, for sure. I love how you know, Betty was very literary. Like it's very interesting that Kendrick got the Pulitzer Prize, but like when I look at Kendrick's work, it reminds you of like, it's very black literature, like To Pimp a Butterfly. Black literature, but on sound, you know, on track. You know, it was culture, all that. Betty Woods is, he is of course black, but I see him more as just like literature in general. Like what he talks about, it's it speaks more to I feel like it speaks more to, it's more evergreen in that it could just speak to oppression in general, not just African American oppression. You know, of course, that is implied within it, but it's not as you know, as inspired by black literature as Kendrick is. You know, when he drops the yams, the yams thing, I feel like you know, Betty would be more like quoting the Metamorphosis or something, you know, some other Tolstoy shit. And I love how Lucid was like, we're philosophical up in here. We are, man. We fucking are.
I'm only riding around on orange ag, but any born the storm black, landed balls deep in my show off, you just can't blow off. I grabbed the microphone with one shoe off. And being slapped out of niggas' hands. I'm from the fellowship, you talk about your hot potato. I knew something to tip off. Operator, give me the ambulance. A tambourine crashed on somebody's head. Pieces of wig, weaves, and dreads. Fools catching Z's left and right. Bitches swinging purses. Security nursing themselves like it was the fallout in Chernobyl. Jawjackers in the corner, trying to dial out, but there's no signal, especially if you're using T-Mobile. Hollywood Cole yelling, who want that fade? Got skin on his back pockets. Two of the homegirls giving this big bitch the business. All villains, all grown-ups, only one few soldiers, generals, mostly civilians. But when caps started peeling, it was actually sad. Almost like watching a fat guy do half a push-up. Scaps was pushed back when the little homies pulled up. Just speaking gently. Hey, come on. Hey, homie. Yeah, this nigga's loaded. Oh, real though. Oh, on the rip, nigga. What? Oh, shit. Nigga. Give me that shit. Give me that motherfucker. I'm finna let these motherfuckers.
And let these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like talking or whatever.
Well, I don't get my mail, like, you don't get your mail forwarded when you're poor. Let me explain to you, right? 20 years I'm getting these people's mail. And now I come to another spot and the mailbox full of other people's mail. People don't want their mail forwarded, you know what I mean? And you can tell, because you look at the mail and it's creditors, car insurance, it's the hospital bill, police, man, ambulance, insurance. That's why you don't get your mail. Somebody getting my mail right now. After I'm dead, they still gonna be getting my mail. I'm getting your mail. I'm reading it. It says you're broke.
I'm reading it. Yeah, I heard a track where he's just like talking like that too, where he's not like putting on, the persona of Billy. That was definitely like the whatever Billy's actual name is, which I should probably know. I think I've heard it mentioned before, but I forgot. And that was great. I feel like I've heard that instrumental already in the project. It reminded me a lot of probably Steak Knives. I think it was the one that reminded me of a lot of like U-Boats, just because it was maybe it was the guitars or the BPM. I'm not sure what it was, but for sure, it does. I like it because it feels like Billy Woods is trying to make that his style, I just don't like I don't want him to be like cornered in that, kind of like I feel like Aesop's last project, Malibu Ken, it was very much like tailored for Aesop, and it didn't go outside of the bounds. So far, Billy's actually doing that, kind of like with the a day and a week and a year. Yeah. That was very different type of instrumental. Like I haven't heard it since the Blue Dream, but that's probably my only critique so far.
Sir, are you having dinner, Mr. Rowe?
Not yet, but
Halloween on Christmas, make sure the mask fit. Eyes glitter through the eye holes, exchange gifts. Station chief of Cairo, add a name to the list. That's 86. The band's on play, look how it sit. Concluding the final balance. Gallons and gallons out that Naja Delta. But when this man came up, everybody felt silent. Still in my seat when the movie ends. When the credits roll, big 20 grand. Big old bag of candy I snuck in. Might as well run it again. We just strong, your limbic system, not a friend. It's not a friend. I ain't need bands when the engineer Cuban stems. Wax nostalgia about future events. Unlawful possession of financial instruments. Frowny face. Made haste to vacate.
Fucking Dead or some shit, like it was some voodoo shit. I don't know. It felt again like I was sitting in the dark room, like just smoking, like fuck everybody, like. And then what he was saying, was, I have to go back to the first verse, but I fuck with everything he was saying, like. I think that's probably maybe my favorite verse so far. I don't know. I have to listen to this motherfucker shit over and over. Like sometimes there'll be like one fucking bar, and I'm like, this is it. This is fucking it right here. Like writing on the wall said it was rain. That shit blew my fucking brain. Or like when he also said, say what you mean. It's never as bad as it looks or as good as it seems. Like, so simple, but like, just like, boom, shattered my fucking existence. I just need to search for that one fucking bar.
You mean today? No N-words, no Irish, straight to mine. Squatted in 8 log biscuits, fried hog rind. It was divine, right there in the Bible. All caps, stick with your own kind. Cafe lime on large, French 75, ordered in a dive. Smile taped under murder in the eyes. She said you try working a 9 to 5. I got half of mine, and that was the end of our time. I find it has a tendency to fly. Time to ask Tyrone, do you drive? You can't eat pride. You can try. Social worker said close your eyes. Tell me where you see yourself in 5. Then write it down. Come on guys, it's just a thought exercise. She walked down the road, she had the bitch, let them know I'm camera shy. Rules for the books, used to wonder what's inside. Run my hands down the spine, now I sit saturnine.
I got a letter from my insurer the other day, opened and read it. Said the treatment wasn't covered, turned to the family like I guess just forget it. Big fake laugh. Say dad's a movie, don't try to think fast. Don't start changing lanes, get yourself whiplash. Oh look, got yourself a shit bag. Oh, you know. Boy, they did what me, the Lord, and I used to wonder what's inside. That was before, now out of sight, out of mind. And I don't mind. Really wanna keep it a secret, out of yourself, out of mind. Hit it as a child, now it's on too big to reach it. Took the baby out of arms, wading in the deep end. Waiting for dad to come home. Turned the evening. Tree limbs skimmed the water, the dog deepened. The car swerved, rainy.
Damn, bitch, fucking killing this fucking baby, man. This baby right now? Billy killing this fucking baby right now, bro. He killing this fucking baby. This is so interesting, like, he's being very open right now. And I feel like he just doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, you know, usually he's super cryptic and I don't know, and then he brought up the paper thing again, you know, like bills. Makes me sad, thinking that like Billy's like a struggling artist, you know. If you're watching this and you haven't bought anything from him, you should please buy something from him. Or, you know, just send him some money in Bandcamp. It's like, this guy deserves so much more credit than he's given. Or, you know, at least notoriety. It's just so interesting what he's doing, and, you know, it's very artful. Like, it's, maybe I don't have enough connections to other artists, but like I feel like he's on another plateau. Quadricris is too. That's why when both of them dropped, it felt super like mind blowing for me. But even so, like, I feel like Billy is objectively better than Quale. Like, just his bars, they're much more literary. Like, you could really teach them in courses and shit, in my opinion. Like, or you could quote him in courses, you know, and that leads to the ideas of the course, you know. I've done this, like, in a philosophy class I had. I quoted known unknowns, and then I was like, oh yeah, Billy Woods, he's like the fucking best. And I like try to turn on my teacher to him, but you know, it's just a different generation type of thing, like with music. So let's see how he ends this shit.
It's not the heat, it's the dust. It's not the money, it's the rush. It's not the weed that's a crutch. It's not greed, that's not enough. It's not the heat, it's the dust. It's not the drugs, it's the cut. It's not the act, it's a touch. It's how she arched her back when she knocked the plane out the sky, sparked the genocide. Let's see, I was in the ceiling when they swept the building. I kept my head down when cops came for the children. I rode the train every day past that fucking prison. I broke bread with killers and rapists. I got money with niggas you should not leave with the check.
Hold up, we're gonna go back so I can hit this shit.
Cops came for the children. I rode the train every day past that fucking prison. I broke bread with killers and rapists. I got money with niggas you should not leave with the child for 2 fucking seconds. They don't tell you that in they raps. Don't tell me that's the past. I live in the past. Check, it ain't even that different. Niggas round fast about bitches. Nick flipping. Shrug before he licked the revolver. Should've listened. Now these are shenanigans you involved with. This the system. The crocodile slid it in. Almost graceful how he swim.
just not great, that's not enough. It's not the heat, it's the dust. Not enough, man. You on the list. Planet ain't big enough, we can't coexist. Say my prayers every night, you being alone in your home. I wanna suck the marrow out your bones. I wanna show you what I learned from the worst people I ever known. I wanna follow you like the Jakes. I wanna swallow you, show you the hate inside. It's a lake, so cold, so deep. I see you, you never saw me. Transferred to the sea, so close I can see a nick from shaving. Your neck so exposed, your throat would open like a hose. I wrote, I know the list long. I put you at the fucking top though.
Beautiful. Fucking beautiful. She's meeting him halfway, you know. I love his vagueness, like his ambiguity, like is that the word? I'm not sure. It's just like how he leaves it off, like you know, like did he go? Did he not go? Like fuck. That was great. He's mentioned that before too, and in Keloid, he didn't cry when they took the babies away. And then I wonder if that's a true, like if he's lived through that, cause like he's mentioned that. I don't know. Fuck, man, that's like really, it's really depressing. It's just like systemic oppression for sure. It's like a real thing. And it's like overwhelming in the black community, you know. It's just like I love when he was like, oh, you know, if it's heated, you know, just like circle the block, and he's hiding in the Crossface, like hiding places, you know. This is such a beautiful album. Like it's super, I don't know, it's very like poetic. I feel it reads like a poetry book, like just like I like a couple of, you know, just a couple of poems. It's very beautiful. And then like it does get aggressive too. I love Houthi. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I really love that song. I feel like that's probably gonna end up being my favorite, just because I get the instrumental. Or Crossface for sure. Crossface was fucking banger. Well, not banger in like the usual term banger, but that shit went fucking ham, bruh. It went so fucking ham. Turned into fucking Spider Pig. You know, maybe the big criticism that people are gonna give is like, he didn't change. I'm talking about Melon, cause I told him, I was like, yo, what the fuck? Who's gonna be better? Quale or this motherfucker right here? He was like, Quale, cause you know, Billy's not gonna change. And I was like, that's a good criticism. But what if Billy doesn't need to change, bro? You know, like what the fuck? Get out of here with that shit. But I don't know, man. I don't want to compare them right now because they're like really fresh. But I would also give this one a 9, maybe an 8.8. I felt like that throughout the project, but at the end, just like that track, it just pushed it to like the 9 to me. I was like, wow, this is fucking beautiful. Maybe 9.2, I don't know. But like somewhere in that range. I just have to keep going back, you know. I have to search for that one bar that's gonna like shatter me for sure. But fuck yeah, Billy's just like the motherfucking the teacher right now, you know. Like he just gave me some homework. I'm gonna listen to this so much, man. And I have to buy it for sure. I just need to wait for my check to come in, yeah, or payday, whatever. But yeah, man, if you haven't bought anything from him, for sure, support this motherfucker. Buy some shirts. I saw the merchandise for the shit. It was pretty nice. Like, I like that. It wasn't just like the cover. Like, it was with Rome. Like the merchandise was just like generic in a way, but the choreo was just, it was really cool. It was just like the cutter palette. I don't know. I'm dragging on too much. This shit was fucking dope. Beautiful. It was beautiful, actually. That's the word I want to use. It was just like, it's just a piece of art. Like, it's magnificent. And it might seem pretentious, like his work, or like, you know, just like the idea, you know, the concepts. But he does nail it. Like, the execution is great. And like, that's all I can say. It's just like, it's beautiful. No, enough.